and welcome to another episode on the Purple SMP server with me, Challenge. Oh, that's very close. Sorry, if you could just back up a little bit. You're very very close. Thank you. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. In today's episode, we'll be finally building the nether portal and the basement down here because this patch of stone and dirt is a little bit sad. We'll also be making a shop in the shopping district, finally, because we're a little bit late to it, and unfortunately that means a lot of the good shop options have been taken, but I'm sure we can figure something out. And I've also done a lot of mining for diamonds off camera, so I can use these 46 diamonds to get the things necessary to make this look a little more functional, as well as other bits and bobs that we're currently missing that I just feel like we could probably do with. But before we do any of that, we are going to go see a man about a wheel. Jonno!
Boo. What's going on?
Hello. This is right. For the first time, as we have not done this before, and this is the first attempt. What is Wheel of Fortune? What's going on here? What's happening here?
Wheel of Fortune 3. Actually.
Oh, Wheel of Fortune 3. Oh, it's a pun. Oh, I get it because of Fortune 3, the enchantment. This is certainly the first I'm hearing of this. This is really interesting.
I know,
Thank you.
It's very surprising to you.
Yeah, I haven't heard this before. We're doing this for the first time because I am a professional. So how does the mechanism work? Like,
firstly, you got the lights. The lights are just decoration, so it really doesn't matter. They turn on, they turn off. That's about it. The cart spins around the wheel, and eventually, at a random time, and it is random, it will land in a slot, and whichever slot it lands on, that's the slot that wins. What happens is, see these powered rails on the end of each slot here?
yeah.
So that's how the minecart is activated every time you push the button, right? So it doesn't, the system doesn't know where the cart is, so it activates every single rail all around. So it'll start, and that's why you see you get a couple of like funky rails. You see how it's like weird because it's pushed itself out.
Yeah,
so
it hasn't quite it's not quite on the green.
Yeah, it's a little bit curved and shit, but the idea is that it's every time that the cart starts up, it's traveling clockwise. That's just that's to make sure that it runs properly. That's what happens. So it'll start the powered rails and it'll shoot off, and then after a random amount of time, then these rails here, which are all powered, will all be depowered, and they'll direct the cart into the slot, whichever one it's closest to.
Nice. So I've noticed that there's more yellows than any other color. Is there like There was like 2 pinks there, 4 blues, a number of maybe 6 greens, and then the rest of the yellows. Is that right?
Yeah, 1 red, 2.
Oh, 1 red.
1 red, 2 magenta, 4 blue, 6 green, and 12 yellow.
12 yellow, right. So I'm assuming that if I bet on yellow, I'd be more likely to get it, but the prize would be smaller.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It. If you have a look in this chest here, so this is the betting chest, you can actually see what the payout is for each color.
Oh, I see. That's really cool.
I'll give you an example bet and an example payout. So say you can bet as many diamonds as you want on as many different colors as you want, right? So an example of a legal bet is that.
Okay.
You could bet that if you wanted. All it means is that the payout for each one will look a little something like that.
Wow, it is quite the flex to be able to place that many diamonds in, just for an example.
So that is what you get back. So say it landed on, if you did 1 on each and it landed on red, then I'd take your 4 diamonds away and you'd get 21 back. I'll give you a practice run, all right? There's 1 on each.
Okay.
I'll push this button.
Sure.
And there goes the minecart.
Oh, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money.
Now it's just landed on yellow, right?
Uh-huh.
So you've just bet 5 diamonds if you have a look.
I see.
I'm going to take all the losses away and you get 1 back.
All right, so I have on me, because I did a bit of mining earlier, I've got 40 diamonds on me.
Oh damn.
So I'm not going to be using all of those because I have stuff to buy in this shopping district, and I don't want to be poor and have to do another 2-hour mining trip.
Full blown honesty, this game doesn't work.
Oh, good, cool.
It for some reason I've done testing on it like a lot, like hours of testing and writing down results and changing the redstone to make it suit.
Uh huh.
And it's still not perfectly random. In fact, I'll show you. Actually, you know what? I won't give you the insider information, but
You'll just take my
the
diamonds.
I'll just take it. Well,
Oh, cool.
I can either give you the insider information and we play, and it's either you got lucky or you didn't get lucky, or I'll just leave it. But at this stage, this game has cost me money
Oh, it's cost
consistently.
you money.
Consistently, it's cost me money.
That's surprising because I've seen it run twice in practices and then just again now, and it's landed on yellow both times. I'm surprised you're making losses through that.
It's not been fantastic, admittedly.
Huh. Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm probably going to place a bet if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool, cool. And just for argument's sake, as we've just done this, I'll place a diamond on each. All
So
right, there we
diamond on
go.
each.
Yep, diamond on
That
each.
means that
I've
yellow
placed.
and green you'll be getting a loss, and blue, purple, and red you'll be getting a win.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, I think I understand. Let's go.
You want a good vantage point? I'll come this way.
This is Crackle's shop, isn't it? This one.
Yeah.
Does she know that you're using it as a vantage point for your roulette machine?
I mean, maybe I don't know.
You
It's
should
not
place a
like
little
it's
sign here.
some crazy thing. Best spot to watch for that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. So does it just randomly stop then?
Yeah, I can show you the randomizer.
Yeah, that'd be great. Afterwards, yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Purple.
That's definitely a win, isn't it? Just casually
yeah,
break
that's
my
definitely a
ankles
win.
on the way down.
There you go.
Thank you very much. So I started with 40 and I'm ending with 46.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice. Well, you've pointed out that this is quite a loss for you. So I don't want to take the mick and play this a whole bunch of times. I'll take my 6 diamond increase. And then you can show me how it works underneath if you'd like.
There are 2 circuits on the outside of this thing.
Uh-huh.
So the outer circuit you can see, which is all this redstone, this whole redstone line around here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what starts it. That's what powers all the power rails on the outside and starts the cart. This one here on the inside, all the stone blocks with redstone torches are the actual regular rails that push it into the slot. In here, so this is where it starts. It splits 2 ways. You got your T flip-flop. So this activates the lights above, the spinny lights that you
Uh-huh.
got.
Yeah, cool.
And then it comes over here. So this is a T flip-flop with an observer clock, and the observer clock runs into a single tick repeater, right? So this
Right.
is just spamming redstone signals into this dropper here,
Uh-huh.
and the dropper runs into the hopper. So the hopper has an item filter. It's after dirt, and it's got some stone in the way. And there's only 1 dirt block in the dropper, and the rest is all cobblestone. Do you know about these, or
Um it's a dispenser with a hopper in its face. It doesn't mean a great deal to me. I'm not much of a redstoner,
okay?
Jonno, I'll admit.
Yeah, alright. So, dropper is one of the few things that's actually random in this game. Hoppers will always filter out of the first slot. So you see, if you have a look in the hopper, you got 5 slots, and will always filter out of the first one.
Right.
whereas a dropper and a dispenser will actually randomly pick one of its slots and
Cool.
drop an item or
Nice.
dispense an item. This is what it looks like from underneath if I'm going to push the button. So you can
Cool.
see this is got a whole bunch of redstone happening here.
Yeah.
And this bad boy is just sending out signals every once in a while. And eventually, one of those signals is going to activate here.
Cool. This is really cool.
A few inches later.
Oh, there it goes.
Nice. So let's see how much the imaginary person who played that just won. If I can get myself out.
It's not exactly designed with getting out in mind.
No, I mean, I suppose you don't want people to see the inner workings so easily, do you?
Hmm.
You wouldn't, for instance, put it in a public video to be posted on YouTube for everyone to see.
I mean, they can look at this all they want. It doesn't make it easier to win.
That's very true. That's very true. Oak, you look different.
Oh, I got a haircut.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll get a head off. Thank you for showing me a roulette machine.
No, that's alright.
And also thank you for the diamonds. Bye.
See you later.
But you know what? Before we go, we have some diamonds to spend. We've got an extra 6 now, so we may as well spend our spoils. And our first stop is Zioni's mushroom there, where I'm going to buy some frog lights, because the tower currently on the top of our hill is nice, but I'm not using it that much to look over things. So I thought it might be able to double as a lighthouse. And of the 3 colours, I think the yellow one might be best, which is 1 diamond for a stack. I'll go ahead and pop a diamond in, take a stack. What great prices. Lovely. And next, where is the Shulker Shell shop? Where's the Shulker Shell shop that I know exists? Shulker Shell shop? Shulker box shop. Shulker box full of iron shop. Not a Shulker Shell shop. Shulker Shell shop. A shop that shells shulkers. A Shulker Shell shop. It was the exact same shop. It was the same shop. I was just here. Okay, great. Right, where were we? Fab. 1 diamond for 32, which is great. We'll pop in 1 diamond. We'll grab 32. And then thirdly, we're going to grab some golden carrots. Now, this one's really easy because the golden carrot shop is shaped like a golden carrot. Thank you for taking all of the guesswork away. That again, 1 diamond for 2 stacks. Gosh, you know, I'm planning on making a shop, and the diamonds aren't worth a lot on this server, which is going to be an issue because I currently don't have any diamonds at all, or many. And it would be nice. You know, why am I eating those? Yes, upgrades. And most importantly, we need leather. Now, that's from this cart over here. Yes, yes. Because the leather makes books, the books make bookshelves, and the bookshelves... Here we are, 2 diamonds per stack. The bookshelves can get us some enchantments, better ones on the enchanting table we've got back in our house. Because, yeah, we need the improvement there. We've got 64 leather now, 3 leather. No, 1 leather makes 1 book. 3 books make 1 bookshelf, and we need 15 bookshelves. So we need 15 times 3. So that's good. Yeah, well, I'll come back for more if I need it, but I think that's good. If you remember, in the last episode, we did all of this stuff with the Great Rise and Fall, etc., etc. I've been through that. Just over here, though, I think is where we're going to set up camp. And it's very apt that there are a bunch of flowers and ferns and tall grass here, because this is basically what I'm going to be selling. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. I think we'll finish the enchanting table first. So we need the leather. We need planks for the bookshelves. But the book needs paper, doesn't it? Yeah, we don't have any paper. That was a big oversight from me. Back to the shopping district we go. Right. Paper, 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 paper. Here, paper, 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 paper. Here, paper, 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 paper. Please, I'd take sugarcane. I'm not lazy. Yeah, paper, 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 paper. Nope, that's That's those fireworks. Okay, we got the leather from here. Maybe there's paper on the other side. Nope. Pork chops. Ah! No. Nothing. You don't happen to sell paper alongside your horses, do you? No. Probably not worth looking there. If only I did the gathering for the shop and then started to make books for bookshelves for the enchantment table. But no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why in the world would you expect me to have that kind of foresight? No, 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 no. That's expecting far too much from me. Any of you villagers want to hook a girl up with enough paper to make all the rocks in the world cry home to their rock mummies? No, these are all enchantments. They sometimes sell paper. Oh, they do. No, they buy paper. You guys want paper? Me too. Me too, my friends. Yeah, I know. I know what the struggles are like. The paperless life. It's not for everyone, is it? Maybe down here. What's going on down here? Oh, more villages. It looks like. One slowly starving boo. That's what's down there. Oh, this is possible. It might be one of these might sell paper. One of these might sell paper. I will have to go back and get my emeralds. But one of these might sell. Do I have any emeralds? We'll do a little flashback. And that's the answer. We've got the answer now as to whether or not I have emeralds. But I know a farmer's not going to be selling... A farmer might sell sugar cane. No. 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 Nope. 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 It looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. And by the old-fashioned way, of course, I mean... slowly, quietly, tastefully... and sneakily stealing from my peers. Now, this stuff regrows, right? It's the same as if my tummy was really empty and I just grabbed some of these and replanted them, but I don't even need to replant them if I just, you know, if I just, you know, you get it, you understand. And hey, look, I'm being renewable. We're not just taking it and using it. Look, we're planting it. We're planting it. It's the circle of life. No one can come for me now. It's a circle of life. By coming for me, they would be coming for Mother Nature, and I wouldn't do that if I were you, because I hear she's got a mean right hook. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm going with. That's how deep I have to go into this to justify theft. But again, it's not theft because it's renewable. So you guys can't come for me. So I guess now we just kind of wait. And this is how much sugarcane and therefore paper I'm going to need on the screen now, which I'm about to calculate. I hope it's not too much because there's only so much time in the day. Well, a few hours have passed. I can take down my birch cocoon and make myself some bookshelves because look at all of this paper that we've got. I crafted it already from the sugarcane. Took me a couple hours to AFK all of this, but that's okay. We've got everything we need now. I picked that up as soon as I've got some space in my inventory. I've already changed all the logs to planks, hoping I'm not going to have to get any more wood. Here we go. So we got this, and we got this. Oh, it's a lot of books. 17 bookshelves. I can now come up here, and oh. Just like so. So it's 15 for a full thing, I think. So that's 2, 4, 7. Double that makes 14. And then I might just try and sneak one in there. And now I'll give it a quick test. 30 levels. Fabulous. Right. That's done. Now, I think we'll go back to the shopping district now because I'd interrupted myself and that was probably about 6 minutes of footage ago. And so once again, I find myself in the server shopping district. Just over here is where the shop is going to be built. And I just put these torches in to give an idea. I designed this separately on a creative server. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure I clocked exactly how big it was. But if you compare it to some of the other shop sizes, it is quite massive. And I can actually pop a preview in. There's the preview. And yeah, it is kind of huge, isn't it? I'm not sure I'm really going to need that much space inside there, but it's a statement piece. And there's a massive sign there as the shop is going to be called Fab Foliage. On the inside, as I've designed it, I've also sort of planned out what the shop's going to sell. The ground won't be grass. But the shop's going to sell, like, exactly. Because I don't know if you know, but there is quite a ridiculous amount of foliage blocks in Minecraft. Like, leaves and several different types of vines, and well, that will be a piston thing, so you can't really, but up there's going to be some nether stuff, some nether foliage, some nether stuff. But yeah, it's a heck of a lot of stuff, and that's not even counting like tall grass, it's not counting ferns, it's not counting every different type of flower. It's yeah, I think I might have to strip it back a little bit and just sell the stuff that is maybe newer or more novel. Like this stuff is a definite money maker, I think. These azalea bushes and the spore blossom and all of that stuff. The leaves as well might be a reliable thing, but yeah, I do need to figure out exactly how much of that stuff I'm actually gonna decide to sell, because it's gonna take a lot of upkeep to keep restocking all of those chests if I spread myself too thin. And it might be better as a business decision to be a little bit more specified in what I would like to make. In the design, I placed these the glowberry vines, which kind of end up in the preview completely distracting from the building that I've done behind that. So I might pop into a creative world just to show you guys what the build actually looks like. There we go. Here we are in the creative world. And I can fly around to properly show you the sign and all of the foliage, which it's not too surprising. It seems to make sense to me that a foliage shop should probably have a bunch of foliage around the outside to decorate, kind of showing off exactly what the shop itself sells. I am quite happy with these sort of stained glass windows. They're quite cute, aren't they? They're not mind-blowing. They're not sort of cathedral-level stained glass windows, but I think they're quite pretty. And then, as you see here, I've got this little bouncy bounce pad situation. And I've popped the blue stuff from the nether here, the warped stuff, and then the crimson stuff on the other side. I think if I end up doing nether stuff at all, though, I'm going to keeping it on one side, probably, and then using the other side of flowers. I don't really know. I think the first plan, the first sort of step is going to be building the building itself, and then I'll bother about what goes into it afterwards, because yeah, my planning needs some work, but effort's being put in, and I really think that is what matters. And so the next thing you guys are going to be seeing is a time lapse of this shop being built, but for me it's going to be gathering all of those resources, least of all to build the thing itself, but of course to stock the chests. And there we have it. The foliage shop is completed, fully decorated. And bonus, it is not a hologram. I can confirm when I try to run into it. Yeah, it's a lot more solid. Keep hitting my my noggin there on the wood. I can confirm that is real wood, not a hologram. You know what? Yeah, no, something still is missing. And there we have it. There is our Fab Foliage sign. I think I some point need to pop some vines on there. I went for this white terracotta instead of the snow that I had on the hologram, because it was just basically much easier to get my hands on. I might also swap that out because it doesn't have quite the same like contrast and effect as the snow did, but it's still a perfectly visible sign. And if anyone were to stretch the shopping district out in this direction, which is north, they would get the same sign. You can just about see the same sign on the other side. So anyone from whatever direction they're coming from will know what this shop sells and that it is Fab. And the next issue, I think, is going to be stocking the chests. And I think we can finally draw a line under everything shop related because I've got all of the crates and all of the things set up. I'm still thinking about prices, but for the most part, that one's a little difficult to find. But for the most part, these are stocked up. The only thing I'm missing here are the, what are they? They are dark oak and mangrove leaves, which I just haven't kind of got around to getting. And if we take that up, we can see item frames still need to be put on here. But here's the crimson stuff. And here is all of the warped stuff. And then I'm just going to do a bulk sale here of flowers. I think I'm just going to make a little sort of TP stand thing. And then have all of the flowers kind of be sold in random stacks here. Because I don't think there's enough room to put a different chest for every type of flower. And I think someone's planning on doing a dye shop at some time soon. And I don't want to undermine them by selling every single flower reliably. So I'm just going to kind of do whatever I can find and stick them in this crate if or when I find flowers. Which leads us finally onto the one thing I said that I was going to do at the beginning of the episode, but got so incredibly sidetracked by all of this. Our house still needs a basement. Wait, sorry. I'll tell that better. A basement. Whoa, there we are. Wonderful, perfect. And I will give you a quick tour. Wow, incredible. It's just popped up out of nowhere. Absolutely no effort was put into this. It just kind of happened. It's brilliant. But all I've got down here is this nether portal. Right now, I might put some more stuff in the walls at some point. But I've done this this nice roof happens to be here. With the glass there. I thought I'd go for pink because I'd used orange as a color basically everywhere else. And the main thing is supposed to be pink and orange. So I didn't think pink was getting enough love. So yeah, those are pink. And if I show you through the portal, here's our little tunnel all the way to our base. I've popped my head there with Boo. So Nikki and I are no longer sharing. She can have her very own while I sport this. I'm probably going to change this, but I couldn't figure out a good design for like most of this. I know I like this. Which is why I brought it over into the base, just here. I have no idea at all if it actually adds light to the room. But yeah, it feels quite snug down there, and I'm glad that we've gone full circle and that this is finally complete. And with that completed, I think this is a great time to end the episode. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching. Episode 6 might be a little later out because I'm moving back to university in the next week or so. So I'm going to be prioritizing that. Another series might be on its way. I think I'm going to be doing a modded series. It might be Vault Hunters. It might be Better MC. I haven't really decided yet, but I do very much enjoy modded Minecraft. So that's the plan. So the next episode might even be a modded series episode. And full circle again, that is the perfect amount of distance away from me. Thank you. That's much more respectful than earlier. And I'm glad that you've learned from your mistakes. Anyway, bye-bye!